Shut the hell up. The hell do you want? So it's been another crazy week on the internet for this series. Saw another theory I really like, but I don't think is true, and probably don't want it to be true, but it's another very clever theory. I talked last week about the, toxic relationship and, abusive kind of shit. And then this week somebody had a theory that this show is a romantic comedy. And right now we're in act one of the romantic comedy when the protagonist finds the love interest annoying. Like the love interest is into them. Like you've seen this many times where like the woman just wants to live her life, she wants to do her job, and whatever she's doing. Who were some of those blonde, white female protagonists in the 80s and 90s? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. Curly blonde hair, you know what I'm talking about. She was in a ton of Goldie Hawn. She was one of them, right? Goldie Hawn was one of them. But so Goldie Hawn just wants to do her thing. She wants to have her job, be with her dog, have the landlord leave her alone, and then this is all she cares about. She lives in New York City, of course, because they all did in these movies, right? And the dude is into her, and like he's stalking her, not in a super creepy way, but nowadays we would consider it super stalking. There's another one, Love Actually, where I think the guy shows up and it's like really creepy. We didn't realize that at the time. We were idiots in the 80s and 90s. So he's stalking her, but then so she finds him super annoying in the first act. In the second act, she realizes what is appealing about him. She starts to like him. They start hanging out. And then at the end of the second act, the part of the love triangle or some threat to their relationship comes in. The dad is against it, or he has been lying to her about his job or who he is. He's secretly a prince, or he's secretly not a prince when he said he was, or he's not an astronaut when he said he was, or he is an astronaut. He's about to go on the space station for whatever. There's some threat to the relationship at the end of Act 2. And it looks like they're not going to get together. And then by the end of Act 3, they've resolved whatever the threat is, and they're together, and they run through the airport to see each other, and, love ever after. That kind of romantic comedy. People are saying that's what this show is. And right now we're in Act 1, and the hive mind is the love interest. It is the annoying stalker who won't leave her alone. And she finds him super annoying. Her, in this case. She finds her super annoying. But the lover just won't leave her alone. Just is constantly stalking her and wanting to please her and, wanting her to fall in love with her. So I love that theory. It's brilliant. And it fits the text we've seen so far. 3 episodes have been released. Apparently this is only a 9-episode season, which blows. But we're 1/3 of the way through the season. I think this, if he really has 4 seasons in mind, the end of the first act will be the end of this season. By the end of this season, we'll see something where Carol starts falling for the hive mind and says, okay, I guess you're not too annoying. Maybe I'll catch feelings for you. This is all complicated by the grief. Which, by the way, is why I don't think this theory is true. She's grieving. You never see a romantic comedy where the previous love interest died right before the movie starts, the romantic comedy. If they died, it was years ago. They've had time to process their grief. Even as stupid as we were in the 80s and 90s, I don't think we were so stupid that we would start a romantic comedy off with the protagonist grieving a love interest. And just within days, the new love interest comes in and then the movie proceeds from there. We don't have a time jump. And so far, we've not had a time jump here. Now, maybe they will do a time jump, and she will have had time to process her grief, and then she can fall in love. But I don't think that's what's going on. But I do think it's an extremely clever comparison, and it fits the text so far, which is my favorite part of any theory. As long as it fits the text and it's clever, I'm into it, man. That is a brilliant idea. So I love it. But I don't think that's what's happening. I'm not sure what is happening. Like I said, we're 1/3 of the way through the season. I want her to make contact with the Paraguay guy. I've had time to think this week, and I've seen other people's reactions. And I've become convinced through the osmosis of all that he didn't realize. I mean, it was obvious in the moment he didn't realize he thought she was hive mind. But here's the thing. At the very end, she cusses him out. And the hive mind would never do that. And so at the end of the conversation, he realized that she's a human. And she's immune. And she's like he is. Hateful. An asshole. But she hung up on him. And so he has no way to contact her unless he accesses the hive mind to get her number. And he probably refuses to access hive mind. So I don't know what happens next. But I think he now is interested in her, and he's going to have to figure out a way to contact her. And I think that's going to happen at some point this season. You know, I would kind of really like to see these two assholes talk to each other. I think they would like each other. Another thing I didn't pick up on in a moment that I picked up on in editing and other reactions was she has a passing familiarity with Spanish. I said in my reaction, I cut some of it out of the me saying this in the edited reaction, but in my full reaction, I talked quite a bit about how she needs to learn Spanish, and she, you know, I just seemed to not understand that she was talking Spanish. She may not be fluent in Spanish, but she had a passing familiarity. She even said, "I'll manage," right? And so that makes sense because we don't have time for her to learn Spanish for these two people to get along. And I don't think she'll be fluent in it, but she must have some kind of passing familiarity with it. So, because she was able to at least understand what he said to her, and she was able to cuss him out. So they didn't talk for long, but like she had a few lines. And I don't know why I wasn't picking up on that last week, but that's there. So that stuff is interesting. I don't know what happens between her and Hive Mind this week, but I suspect maybe they'll leave her alone, and she's definitely going to feel bad. So she's going to feel a little bit more open to them, maybe, because she did really fuck up, and she's worried about Zosha, and she was in the hospital, so I think we're going to see her talk to Zosha. So we'll see. But like, I'm really excited about this week. I've been waiting all week, and I think this is going to be a great episode. Last week was a little slower. I think we're going to start picking up now. However, I will say this about it being slow. Vince Gilligan's shows are always slow. They're character studies. They're slow burns. You're going to have 2 or 3 high-octane episodes a season at most. Breaking Bad had high-octane episodes. The season finale of season 1 and the first 2 episodes of season 2 were all high-octane. And then I don't think you got your next high-octane episode truly high-octane until the middle of season 3. Like, it was 15 episodes later. Then we had very exciting episodes. We had great emotional episodes. We had great character episodes. But the high-octane action, where like you're on the edge of your seat, you can't believe what's happening, you can't wait to see what's going to happen next. He can go 15 episodes in between, and he has no problem with it, and it's all awesome, and it's so awesome because he took the time to build up to it. So when I say slow, like, we're grading on a curve here. You know, it's not as slow as the Americans, at least, you know, because man, that show is painfully slow. Oh, not a ticking clock. What the hell would that be? Oh, is this the dude? Nah, it's probably Hive. He's doing he's doing some kind of ham radio shit. Okay, so it's a kitchen timer is what it is. It was familiar, but I couldn't place it. I don't know why. I guess he's waiting to hear a signal, so he has it on a timer. Scientific process, right? He's trying to see if any other immune person out there is trying to reach out. This would be tedious, man. And the best Vince Gilligan characters do tedium. Like, they do things meticulously, tediously. They do the process, right? We saw Mike, searching his car in a very meticulous way back in Better Call Saul. They put into work. This is definitely him. They put into work, and that's just the kind of characters that he loves. That's probably the kind of person he is. I bet he's a very meticulous filmmaker. He has probably a list. Yeah, I know everybody has a shot list, but I'm talking about this dude probably has lists for his lists, right? You do the work. I really admire this kind of work ethic. Because sometimes there are just no shortcuts. He's right out of food. I got you. I don't know why you'd store it in the trash can, man. If there's any left. What a psycho. Look, man. I ain't trying to be out on these streets starving. I hate the Hive as much as anybody else, but I ain't trying to starve out here. I'm going out for some food. Would the Hive leave the engine running, though? Doesn't seem efficient. They didn't put the date up there. The time. They didn't put the timer up here. I just realized that. They don't want us to know. Oh. They don't want us to know if this is before or after Hive. I think it's after, just the way he's acting. I think he's going to go shopping in people's storage facilities as if people would store food in there, which I don't think they would. They'll have everything else in there, but I had a storage facility storage shed for a while. One like this, right? Never put food in there. It's for shit that you just don't want to think about for a while, right? I put some of Dad's shit in there. Did they leave him food? Is that what this is? I was wondering what it was. Oh, she was picking up shit off the ground. They left him food. Right. He'd thrown the previous food on the ground. She picked it up and put new food out there. That's what that was. He is hungry too, man. Yeah. He does this every time. And they keep doing it. Gotcha. So definitely after Hive. Okay. We're on the same page. Just question everything. I don't make any assumptions. Because Vince Gilligan will definitely use that against you. He will fuck with you, man. He loves making you think it's one time period. The only people better than that was the people in Lost. To all our customers. Management was obligated to open their units. Restitution would be made. Apologies. Yeah, he's going to start checking this shit out. Because I'm starving, man. I want to know what happened. Well, why he wasn't available for the first 33 hours. He's hiding from them. He must have noticed immediately something was up. It was hiding from him. There ain't shit to eat in here, man. You will find nothing. And that's what I'm really curious about. You know, he must have seen some shit. He's already a misanthrope, right? And he must have seen the shit and just been off the radar, and it took him 33 hours to even notice him. Because that's just the kind of man he is. He's my kind of dude, man. People are not going to store food in a storage facility. It's just not a thing, man. You will find nothing in here. There'll be maybe some equipment you can use, maybe some tools. But there is no food in here, dude. Like nothing. He is hungry as hell. Well, maybe he found a couple things, I guess. He took everything. Tic Tacs, gum. Whatever the hell that is. I'm assuming some kind of candy. You know, looks like something a kid would get, right? I like this dude. I like him a lot. He's an asshole. He's meticulous. He's got the work ethic. And he's stubborn as fuck. Relatable. I'm eating all this bullshit. The only food I can imagine being in storage facilities, maybe, like if you have one of those things where it's like those pyramid schemes where it's like the granola bars or something. This is her calling him. I bet this is her calling him. The granola bars and shit. And you had boxes of them and you couldn't sell them, so you just don't want them out of your face. But you're not ready to throw them away, but you want them out of your face. Just dog food. Oh my god, dude, please don't. I've never been that desperate in my life, and I've been starving. I've been hungry. You'll get there. You will eventually get there where you'll eat dog food, but please don't.
Hola, senor.
Yeah, I love this. I was really hoping for this, man. When she cuts him out, he's gonna know. He's gonna know that this is real. This one tough son of a bitch, man. I love it. He's stronger than me, because it would take me weeks to get to the dog food. Eat my ass. He called her a puta, remember?
United States.
No me jodan más. Paz, hijo de putas.
I really, really want to see those the first couple days, man. Probably will never happen now since we're starting here. I was hoping we would start with him before the hive outbreak, right? That's better. If you're starving, anything tastes good. It's that simple, right? Look at him. He is chowing down, boy.
Chinga tu madre, kick wrong.
Wait a minute. Contact. Yeah, look at him. There's somebody else out there. This may give him some motivation, man. That didn't sound like the hive to me. Oh, he got her name. Right. He remembered her name. And she said she said United States. He's probably going to run across one of her books. That's how he'll know. I love it. This is I wasn't sure we'd get it this episode. Maybe next episode, middle, maybe towards the end of the season. I mean, he's halfway around the world, so the meeting up is going to take forever. Into the season for sure, but I'm glad we're starting early. Now we're doing it. Okay, now it's been 2 or 3 days after last week. See, they didn't do that because they wanted us to be uncertain what the hell was going on. That was intentional. I think this is probably outside the hospital. She's feeling like shit. Yep. Oh, by the way, something else I noticed in the editing last week. She had Zosha drive her home from the airport. She should be doing the driving in case somebody else pisses them off. You could die if they're driving. You should always do your own driving. It's that simple. Yep. They have shitty taste in music, but, you know, I'll take the car. Yeah, and you also stink. You know, get your ass in the shower. It's been a week. You know, I bet they've been, you know, centralizing all the other cars. Then again, because they, you know, they centralized the groceries. Hey, man, this is good. This is awesome. Yeah. I guess they have a way of talking to the cars. I'm just not that into you.
All you have to do is pick up the handset.
We know you're in a police car. I love this so much.
The talk button on the side.
You're so helpful. Thank
Just
you.
like on Adam's show.
What?
Shut the hell up.
Oh, hi, Carol.
The hell do you want?
Yep.
I need to take a shower.
Just
How's it going?
You more comfortable in your Range Rover? We can.
Yes, actually. I would love to drive a police car, I have to be honest. Is this a cul-de-sac? What the hell? Oh, they're fixing the house. Shit, I didn't even think about that. They're fixing the house, man. Of course they are. Don't even be surprised. Don't act surprised. They are fixing the house. The damage you caused, by the way.
What are you doing here?
What do you think they're doing, moron?
No. Well, who gave you permission to be in the house?
We took it.
You did.
We.
Remember when you were riding with us in the ambulance to tidy up your house a little bit? You sort of nodded absently.
Oh, Jesus, fine, whatever.
Later and clear out now if you'd like. Give you some space.
Just finish it off.
Do I know you?
Hi.
You're the fucking
Who is that?
mayor.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for your vote.
I guess he knows that she voted. How would he know that? She was in the voting booth by herself. Maybe she told people. She must have told Helen she voted. And you sort of nodded absently. I love that. I'm going to have to zoom that up later. Those must be, I wonder if those are book notes. Interesting. She does it like this. I used to have huge sections of white paper I would tack to the wall. And do it like that. Standing up and doing that and having that in front of you as you write is really helpful. Okay, here we go. She's finally starting to analyze some shit. Time to use the scientific process here. I know you're a writer, but you can apply that. Some writers have a modicum of ability in that area. That's right. My mayor cleaned up my goddamn driveway. Fantastic. Eager to please would give you an A-bomb. Can't kill, not a fly. Something faves, like all jerks same. Don't play faves. They like all jerks the same. Trying to change me. And I didn't see what the last one was.
I need a volunteer. Not a politician.
Yeah, go to hell.
You, Shorty. Come with me.
Shorty. I thought she was talking about the woman behind him. I guess he's already got lines, so since he already has lines, he's a volunteer.
Do you like my books?
Oh, we love your books. Books are an expression of you. We love you.
Definitely a romantic comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We love the character arcs and the plot turns.
This is like a large language model.
All of them.
Yeah. It's not giving you specific answers.
I think you're bullshitting me.
You haven't read my
Sounds
books.
to me like
The description of Lucasia's gown on page 2.
Don't just go to page 2. You got to be further into the book for that. Anybody can read page 2.
Silk shimmered like spun gold.
Maybe it's her books that they love. Maybe that's what makes her different than the others.
as much as Macbeth. Or,
What about Stephen King?
Yes. And Henry VI, parts 1, 2, and 3.
well, I mean,
Not 2. Never 2.
Romeo and Juliet.
Wonderful.
That one blows.
Quarto of 1597? No, even. We'll bring you the original.
So, Larry, you
Please don't.
that you love the Waikaro series.
Sounds like bullshit. This is fantastic.
Many hearts.
You're alive, Shakespeare's dead. We love you more.
Crocheted hats.
She really loves you.
Right, of course, she's one of you now.
Is that why they love her?
Yes.
Because
Before
she had
came
fan
to
base.
Deeply depressed.
Right.
In fact, she was going to
Maybe that's the key here. She was going to kill herself. No shit.
give her something to live for. He made her life better.
That's a real thing. This really happens, man.
We see your work and you Through Moira's eyes.
That's why maybe that's why they love her more than they love the others, because she has a large fan base. There was a larger accumulation of people who knew her and loved her. Uh-oh. You asked us not to talk about Helen.
Tell me.
Yeah, Helen didn't like your shit.
Helen loved you very much.
She didn't like your books, though. Yeah. Answer the question.
Carol, you expressly told us that Helen is awful.
Don't try to hide behind what I said.
Dispensation this one time. What did Helen think of my White Tower books?
He is trying to hide from this shit, man. They blow.
Larry?
She thought
They blow. Boy, this hurts.
Harmless?
You knew this when you asked this question.
Cotton candy was the phrase she used in her mind.
Jesus. Yeah, you're going to get pissed off again, aren't you?
Novel.
She thought that was awesome.
Bitter chrysalis.
Let's have it. Pretentious horseshit?
This line of inquiry isn't. Can we talk about something else?
Oh, she didn't like it? She didn't like it. No shit.
Tell me it'll make me happy.
Yeah. We don't believe that. We think you're lying to us, Carol. Boy, she didn't like it. That surprises me.
Helen thought it was fine.
Fine as in... or
You don't want to
fine
know.
as in-
It's aight. Yeah, meh, yeah.
What about the last two?
Those
Helen
really
stopped
sucked.
on page 137, paragraph 3.
Oh, Jesus. No shit.
89 pages long.
She
She read the
stopped.
last
Oh,
two
my
pages,
God.
thought-
Oh, my God. No way. That is crazy.
Out.
Yeah. Thank you for putting the chair back. They're very polite.